Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out Gord. And Gord is a game that looks really cool, and I'm really glad that it's finally here because it was just kind of in limbo for a while. And then they were like, oh, by the way, it's coming out in August. And we were like, oh, great. Everything else is too. Awesome. I don't have a life. So Gord is a really interesting game. It's a survival city simulator with RTS elements. Got a lot of things happening, but every time I've looked at the game, I'm like, this looks cool. I think we actually have a reaction video to it somewhere in our past videos, but we're going to go back to the very beginning on the initial teaser trailer, and we'll work our way forward from there. So this is the teaser trailer that was shown off in April of 2021. Gross. Man, you want to talk about a teaser? How are you supposed to know anything about the game from that? All right, here's the actual official announcement trailer with the little tag that this is CD Projekt Red devs. A new adventure strategy experience.
No man has ever been able to conquer these horrid lands, filled with vile demons, brought here by Veles himself. Anyone who bends the knee to the king will help raise the Gords and destroy those who stand in our path. We will tread into cursed grounds.
Oh, you look very dead. Oh, you are. Oh.
Whatever may come to pass, I ask only one thing: the survival of our people.
I think this is actually some ghost shit was breaking that person's legs. I think that is actually the only trailer that I have seen. Because I remember pausing where it looks like a whole bunch of other people have paused when the UI floods onto the screen and you're trying to figure out what's going on. You're like, oh yeah, okay, there's a map and there's all these units on the side and we got like growth, sanity, and faith and some resources and a city with walls and what details could I get? Here's the official cinematic story teaser.
Product not yet rated.
I believe it's rated M. For mature. Or Peggy 18.
Burning heart of the sky, hear my wailing. In hours of darkness we beg for your light. In ages of horrors we beg for still hearts.
It's a big grub.
In years of slaughter, come, bleed our foes. And when we shall die, please
big
save
Spidey.
our souls. Oh, bountiful Dabo, aid us with your might, as we are in great need, for the challenges upon us are good.
Oh. Oh no. Sucks to be that dude. Oh. Well, your prayers were answered, but not in the way that you had hoped. Here's the console announcement trailer.
Not yet rated.
My king. Our steward rules a populace who call themselves the Tribe of the Dawn. They are primitive people. They gather wood and reeds to build their structures.
What's wrong with that?
And use clay and bog iron to improve them. Like all simple folk.
Oh wow, those trees are moving.
By survival to leave the comfort of the village. Many dream of adventure, but the surrounding woods are uninviting.
Yeah, so friendly.
Death and pain await in the wild. creeps and crawls through the dark recesses of their minds. Your subjects are only human, and as such, their minds and bodies can be broken. In trying times, the people pray for aid. They have a witch who whispers powerful spells, blessing the tribespeople or cursing their foes.
Cool.
But even divine assistance may not be enough. They can only watch as their wooden settlement crumbles to dust. One after another.
Is this a roguelike?
This settlement you speak of, what do they call it?
Is it a roguelike? I'll need to double check when we actually get to the Steam. I guess I can just check now. Strategy, colony sim, survival RTS, action adventure, dark fantasy, atmospheric city builder, action RTS, real time. Gord is a single-player adventure strategy. To survive, you must build, but to prevail, you must conquer the darkness beyond the gates. In this dark fantasy world, you must complete quests while managing a populace whose personal stories and well-being decide the fate of your tribe. No, okay. So it just felt like, I mean, maybe there is the ability to like actually lose, right? This is the trailer from the Summer of Gaming 2023. So this was rather recently, back in June.
T for teen.
Cool. General aesthetic of this is just pleasing. Not necessarily all the wounded people, but just kind of how stuff looks.
Hear the whispers through wind and field. Feel the power that's our shield. It's godly mercy. It's Dahlia's call. We've pledged to her our souls and all. For this grace brought back on and stand from traitors' lips, exalting words from blackest stone. Great serpent cave, betrayers closed to bear their shame.
That was really cool. That was so cool. Man. Yeah, I didn't want to say a damn thing because I didn't want to interrupt any of that. Okay, so this is now moving from June 12th to June 16th. Making sure this is something different. It is. This is the We Shall Take the North intro trailer.
Peggy 18. Over the years,
Thank you for the follow, DI Smash.
Caranthia grew under my rule. My campaign to unite the South is almost over. As we speak, my son is directing our army against the remaining forces of the Southern Resistance. Once we're done there, we shall take the North. It's filled with all sorts of vile creatures, but also rich in the gold that I need. Only a few barbaric tribes are desperate enough to inhabit these lands. As my steward, you will have one of them at your disposal. The Tribe of the Dawn. Secure the Golden Route before our army arrives. My emissary Edwin will watch your progress. Fail me, and you will face a fate much worse than any of the savages you've ever fought before.
Oh, good. Is that the advisor up there? That sure looks like them. Like this person up in, I realize it might be a little small for you and I apologize, but that looks very similar to this individual. I think it is that individual. About like, yo, hey, you need to stop that. There's horrible monsters outside. Are you gonna kill them? Like you gotta keep this safe for the king. Okay, and then from July 21st at Comic-Con, so, you know, just like within the last week or so, is the official Zmidge Prince of the Underworld trailer.
T for teen.
Straight T for teen. We went from Peggy 18 to T for teen?
No wonder our king chose you for this mission. You're more than worthy of this disgusting land.
Thanks.
Wild folk may attack us at any time. We should prepare a nearby Gord for their raids.
This one is mine.
Oh. Oh, she's the one that's breaking limbs.
Bring you the forest and the horrors.
Yeah.
You ain't got us.
Whoa. That was a fey-looking creature.
Can match the wrath of Sparta and the might of Schwahn, the prince of the underworld.
Everyone, ready your weapons and fight.
It's a good time. Yeah. I'm sure it's, oh, there's more. So glad these annotations are on the screen.
Not happy to see me, sister.
Man, I actually really, so here's one of the things I'm really curious about with this, right? Is like I'm pretty curious about what the story progress of this game looks like, right? Because there's clearly a sense of a narrative going on, and it might end up being pretty light narrative-wise, because the main focus, I think, is going to be on the survival city simulator RTS element thing going on. But there is an overarching story of sorts, and I'm wondering what triggers that. If it's just a matter of time or completing objectives and stuff like that. All of these trailers, I will say, they're pretty light on the idea of how the game works, right? Like we can kind of gesture around a little bit, but I think they had like a hands-on preview, and I think there was even a demo available for it at one point or another, and that's cool. But I had also thought, yeah, 16 minutes of gameplay from Gamescom of 2022, and that might be what they're wanting to use as like the showcase. But I really like gameplay overview trailers of just like the devs taking like somewhere between like 4 to 7 minutes to explain what the game is, rather than relying on things like previews or demos and stuff like that, because I feel like those don't always do a good job of conveying things the way the devs might want. But they do seem very, very light on the idea of communicating gameplay in these trailers, at least communicating it in a way to like where they're actually explaining what they're doing, and more of this is the general vibe, tone, and atmosphere that you're going to get from the game. And the vibe, tone, and atmosphere is very, very good. I like a lot of the aesthetic and a lot of the world building that this game is doing, and the way that it's presented is this really grim, dark, like dark fantasy world that just is, you have a mission, you have a goal, and that ultimate thing is just ultimately to survive. But the world is against you. It's like if the Brothers Grimm met Australia, okay? And that's cool. That's super cool and all. But I just wish we would have gotten a little bit more. I'm still excited about this game. I still intend to play this game. How and in what way and form and where and if it's on stream or off stream, don't know. But I am still very much interested in Gord. I believe you can already purchase it. You can. It is going to run you $35, which is a fairly fair price overall. That's a competitive price, especially when we don't know how large the game is in terms of gameplay length or content scale or anything like that. That's an approachable price when you just don't have many details otherwise. But that's Gord. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear from you. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, a couple good places to do so are Discord and Twitter. I am also now on Threads and Blue Sky, so pick your poison and find me there. If you wanted to join us, these videos are recorded live on stream. We do stream on Twitch, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.